Alright, good morning. Alright, what's good, y'all boys? It's your girl Bree, .22 for now. I'm thinking about changing my name. Anyways, so I just woke up. Not really. I woke up about 2 hours ago, but I did a couple tasks, and then I just took a shower. So I'm really just now starting my day. So this is the first couple words I'm speaking today, so that's why I said I just got up. But yeah, I just took a shower, so now I'm about to put aloe in my hair, and I thought I would vlog it, record it, whatever, because I put aloe in my hair, and nobody around me that I know personally ever told me like, hey, I put aloe in my hair as well, or yada yada yada. I think that I tell people in my life that I wear aloe. You can see my bra, and it's pretty frustrating. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just gonna document the process because I don't know, maybe somebody can say like, oh, I do it as well, like maybe I'm doing it wrong, you can put me on, maybe I'm supposed to be putting it, I don't know, I'm just gonna share and you can share and we'll see what happens. But yeah, so yeah, I use an actual aloe plant. I buy it from Publix, Walmart. I normally buy it from Walmart because Walmart's aloe plants are just thicker and cheaper. But yeah, but these I got from Publix, and it's like this, whatever, aloe plant, aloe vera, and I'm gonna be using this one because I already started using this one. It just doesn't have this stem on the bottom. I always cut, not always, I think I switch it up. Sometimes I start at the top and sometimes I start at the bottom cutting it. Like it's pretty easy to know that you need to start like cutting it right here to cut like the white part of the bottom off. But whenever you start from the top, I mean, it's really up to you like where you want to start, but there's juice like pretty much all the way, but it's like nobody's gonna squeeze this thin part out, so I would probably cut it probably here and start squeezing there. If that doesn't make sense to you, know what I'm talking about, you'll know the more I keep talking and doing. Anyways, so my hair is drying, and so I really need to hurry up. I washed it today, and then I put conditioner and I rinsed it out. I've been using products with shea butter recently. I don't remember the particular shampoo, but it has shea butter in it. There was a shampoo that I had before this one that was like straight shea butter. Like it wasn't white, it was like a brown color. The consistency was not like shampoo. It did not bubble up, and I loved it. Like to me, it just made it feel so natural. Like I feel like those extra chemicals just weren't there. Like it was really like what it said it was, and it came here to do what it said it came to do. So I like that one, but I couldn't find it whenever I went to buy it again. I don't remember where I bought it from. I don't remember the name of it, and so I'm on the search for it. But the product I have now does have shea butter in it. Okay, so yeah, and I normally use a clip. I normally don't use a hair tie, but I can't find it. But anyway, so I think this should just cut me. Okay, it'll cut you. Be careful. I took a knife and I literally just cut. Okay, well, since I already used this one before, the last time I put aloe in my hair, basically like whenever you cut it, it just kind of like closes like this, or it tries to close. It just like grows back together like that. Remember this at the end, but oh well, I'm just gonna cut it off. You don't have to remember shit. So basically whenever you cut it from the bottom of the original one, it's gonna look like this, blah blah blah, blah, yada yada. This is gonna be able to come out, but then you leave it for a couple days and this will like start to turn to this, and it'll try to like close, and it keeps like the rest of it in here like healthy and good. Like this whole thing does not go bad, only this small part at the end goes bad, which is very cool and very like, I don't know. You can just keep it for next time. Anyways, so yeah, I cut a piece off about this big, and then I just squeeze it in my hand. Yeah, there's probably a much better way to do this. I honestly used to take way more, that sound. I used to take way more time. Or no, I used to cut it different. I used to cut the spiky parts off. Be careful of the spiky parts if you're just like following me, because that shit doesn't. But I used to cut that part off. I used to, I don't know, I would squeeze it. I don't know, I would take way more time. But then, like, after I was doing it so many times in my hair, I was like, bro, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. So I literally just squeeze. And then there's like a whole bunch of these thingies, like big chunks or whatever, that will be in your hands. And the big pieces, I try to get out of my hands. And I'm putting all this excess stuff like on a plate. I have a plate in front of me, and I'm just like putting all the pieces I cut and all of these like big pieces of this white stuff. I'm just putting it on the plate, and whenever I'm done, I'll just throw it away. Yeah, so I squeezed it and I get the big chunks out of my hands. So now my hands are like this, super sticky, whatever. And see, there's some parts like here still on my hand. I peeped it, so I'll take it off. But sometimes I don't care. I'll leave it on my hands and it'll be in my hair and fuck it. And whenever it dries, like the aloe dries, your hair dries or whatever, you'll be able to see the pieces and you can take them out then. Or whatever, fuck it. Like, I don't, if somebody calls me out and thinks I'm dangerous or something, I'll be like, oh, thank you for letting me know. Like, take it out of my hair. Or I'll be like, I know what it is. You don't know what it is, but you don't have to know because your opinion doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah, so keep going. Like I said, my hair is getting pretty dry, so I need to hurry up. But yeah, that's how I squeezed it. But yeah, that didn't do enough for my personal liking. I'm not even showing you how I'm doing this. I'm just like taking it all off. Put this down. Yada yada. I got a big chunk of juice in my hand. So you gotta take these out. Yeah, this morning has been a great morning because I just feel good. 2 days ago, I tripped on shrooms, and if you trip, I don't know, I feel like you'll know. Like, I just feel like things got revealed to me. My consciousness kind of changed a bit. Like, I don't know, every time I trip, I just come out. I'm not promoting drugs, and if you do anything, do your own research, be old enough, I don't know. Yeah, so, yeah, it was a lot. I basically just started realizing every mistake that I've made, or like the problem is me. If there is a problem, it's probably me. And if it is somebody else, then I should just separate myself from them and not tolerate it or try to change anybody, because people aren't going to change unless they want to change. And yes, you can be a good example for somebody, but you can be a good example from afar and not let them disrupt you. However, oh, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten today, but yeah, I kind of just went through that, realizing that, but it was in a good way. Like, I was high, I was happy, and I was realizing that, and I was just like, it was like I was realizing that I'm probably the problem, but it was like I was so satisfied in the moment of realizing that, because I was like, now that we know what's wrong, we can change it. Like, great, this is great. But, you know, after I went to sleep, I only slept for like 4 hours. And then I woke up the next morning. My day was good because I was kind of in like, sometimes after I trip, I'm like amazed at like how I feel. Like, okay, is the trip really over? I'm glad I made it out alive. Because also too, whenever I trip, there's always a certain moment where I feel like I'm gonna die, or I just like am really going through it. And so every time like I get back to being sober, I'm like, wow, we really survived that. We really survived. And like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but don't OD. So, yeah. And yeah, so I was still doing good, but then the pity, the self-pity, the self-shame, all of that started rolling in. And yeah, that was a lot. But today, I'm actually putting action to all of the things that I knew that I needed to change. And like, I just woke up and started putting action, and I've really accomplished a lot in 2 hours. That's like gonna set me up for like other things, or like my day. Like, I just don't have to, I'm good. Like, I don't know, like I feel like I accomplished, I just like the different mindset. I don't know, like I just really like action. Like, no more thinking, no more procrastinating. What are we doing? What are we doing? And that's how I felt, and it's been good so far. I think that starting like immediately whenever I woke up, that was good too. I feel like my brain's always working really fast, and like it's good at calculating, good at doing everything in the morning, first thing in the morning. And 2, I started listening to these like inspirational like podcast type videos. I'm 24, so it's my Kobe year right now. So I'm like on a Kobe Bryant advice tip. So all of those, it was like motivational speeches that he's made or interviews that he's done, and it was kind of like put together. And then there was like the ones that are suggested after those, I'll like listen as well. And they just have been getting me right, and they just have been the advice that I've needed. And now I just want to be a super consistent person and just work hard, like get to my like fullest potential. Like, I don't even want it to be potential no more. Like, I want to be like, I feel like in the city I'm in right now, in Tallahassee, I don't know, I was trying to hide that or anything. I feel like I've been in like this limbo. I know I have been the opposition to my environment for a very, very long time, being in Florida. And it's like, I love Florida because it's hot, but the places I've been here, the people I've been around here, I just always be thinking like, I can't wait to get somewhere else, I can't wait to get somewhere else, I can't wait to get somewhere else. But whenever I left the first time, and I went to New York, to Brooklyn, before COVID happening, like shut it down. I just wanted to get out, and I thought that if I went somewhere else, like everything would be better. And it really put me on so much, and if I stayed there, like things would have continued to get better, but nothing was really different in me. Like my surroundings was just different, but like things still did get better because I left, and I still met new people who put me on new things. However, this time, like, I'm about to leave the city, and I know that I need to be the one to change. And yes, I'm eager to leave the city again because I want to be in a city that inspires me so that I can be great on my own. And I know that it'll force me to meet new people, but everything that I have learned about like energy and the people that I want around me, or what I will tolerate and what I will allow around me in order to help me grow, is just different. So now I can approach that, or like apply that whenever I get to the new city, instead of just like being my old same self in a new city and attracting the same things. Like, no, I'm gonna attract new things, greater things, and I just like, I don't know, I'm not settling, and I'm very driven right now, and I'm happy and motivated, and I'm inspired by others, and I'm seeing the beauty in everything and how things are connected, and I'm very grateful, very, very grateful of everything, the bad things, especially the bad things, because so many bad things happen to me, and that's kind of where my pity and shame like comes from. However, those bad things never happen, I know I wouldn't have moved. Like, I wouldn't have made a move in general in life, and I wouldn't have moved literally out of the city. So everything happens for a reason, and now that I feel like I'm learning my lessons, maybe, just possibly, God will chill out on what he throws my way. But life doesn't slow down, so who knows? And probably not, but one can only hope. But yeah, I came here to do aloe. Okay, so this is the extent, this is what's left, and really I would only probably use like this much more before I throw the whole thing away. So I'm just gonna squeeze it, or cut it and squeeze all that, and just put the excess in my hair. I feel like the back of my hair here area, like, it's the driest and most frizzy of my hair. So I'm really just gonna squeeze this last bit and put it there, and then I'll be done. In the plant, it's a little reddish tint right here, and the red, like, sometimes it's red on the outside of the plant before I even open it, or sometimes after I cut it initially, it'll like get this, and there'll be some runny here. This is what I've been putting the excess on. If you were to leave this out, the juices that's clear right now, it's gonna have a reddish tint to it. I don't really know if you left it out on the plate, it's gonna turn red, but I know that I've left it on my counter, and whenever I went to go wipe it up, clean it up later, hours later, the towel I was using was red. So, and I say that to say that my hair has been kind of changing that color. Like, whenever, so say I like go in the sun right now for an hour or two, whatever, I think that that's what attributes to it, like being in the sun after I do this possibly. But my hair is definitely like a lighter brown and more of like a reddish tint, like a kind of copper tint a little bit, especially in the sun, and especially whenever it's like actually fully dry and there's not products in it. It's like a brown reddish tint to my hair, and it used to not be that. Like, my hair kind of looks like black right now in the thing to me, but it's not black, and it used to be like a more brown than black. However, it's not the color, it's not naturally the color that it is now after I started using this aloe. So if you want to change the color of your hair a little bit, maybe this would be good for that, but it's really good for moisture. I don't even know if I just said why I'm putting aloe in my hair, but it's good for, it's like a natural gel. Like, you have like oils and gels, whatever. This is like a natural gel. So I feel like the good things about oils, it's like the moisture, whatever, helps it with that too, but it's gonna keep your hair from not getting tangly, frizzy, whatever. That's what it does for my hair. It helps my curls kind of like, I don't know, it helps with the balance. Like, it just helps my hair, so I like doing it. But yeah, after I just applied it, now I'm about to like put my head upside down and like scrunchie, you feel me? Like, I don't even know if you see. I got a piece of aloe on my arm. crazy, but I don't care. Yeah, that's what I do. And with my hair, like the cut of my hair, I normally do it like this, put it to the side, whatever. But whenever it dries, my hair gets shorter and my bangs like to fall on my face kind of anyways. And so I let it and it'll be like this. But like I said, when it dries, it's shorter. So these actually are like above my eyes, or right in my eyes. So until that happens, I put it on the side and wait for it to dry. And like after this, I would probably do my edges, but you know I'm not going anywhere right now, so I don't really care to do my edges. But that's the end of the video, because that's the end of the video, and I hope you'll have a great day.